Well, I'm back, Taurus, and it's the month of November, can you believe? I'm going to set the karmic wheels in motion to show you straight off the bat on the 1st of November, this new moon activating very, very powerfully your 7th house. This is the zone of marriage, significant relationships. And look at Venus here in your 8th house. This should be a really, really nice time for you in terms of your intimacy, in terms of quiet time with the one you love. Also great for communicating those important, deeper issues that have maybe been long-standing and you've wanted to do so. This new moon enters into the same area. There you have Mercury on the 3rd, making its entrance into this 8th house. This is one of the most misunderstood sectors of the zodiac. It also has a retrograde Jupiter staring straight at it there. And for you, Jupiter may put a hold on how you share your feelings. You may be a little bit reticent and reluctant in expressing deeply how you feel. The retrograde pulls that energy back. What is Jupiter? Jupiter's expansion. It's sharing and giving as much as you can in that sense. Now, that's only temporary, so you should use these 3 transits of Venus, that new moon, and Mercury in the 8th house to draw closer to the person you love. It's also an excellent time to communicate about outstanding financial matters, because this 8th house also has to do with issues related to money, the way you share your money and your resources with others. And if you've had some difference of opinion, this is the time to talk about that. Venus moves into this 9th house on the 12th. That's also very, very important. Why is that so? Because Venus is your ruling planet, and we must watch its transit to see specifically where most of your energy is going to be directed, notwithstanding the new moon and the full moon. Full moon I'm going to talk about shortly, because that's coming up in a moment. But this 9th house has to do with higher education. Higher education is tertiary education. It's expanding your mental horizons into areas that you may not have done so before. So this is an exciting period for you. You'll note also that the tail end of the Pluto transit in that same area. So learning is transforming you in a way now that may not have done so before. Pluto's job is to demolish and destroy the existing conditions so that you can be reborn into this new level of understanding. The full moon here on the 16th is also important because it happens in your sun sign, which casts a very strong emotional light on how you view yourself. Moon is ruling this 3rd house. You notice it moves into the 3rd house, the sign of Cancer, on the 19th. But all this 3rd house energy is coming to bear upon your sun sign during that 16th, 17th date, where you're thinking not so much about others, but about yourself, I think, is going to yield some very, very interesting results. And that's also tied in with this 8th house transit and the 7th house new moon that we saw, showing that the way you think about yourself has a marked impact on the way others perceive you. How you treat yourself, how you teach others to treat you, I think is a very, very important lesson this month. Take note also that Mercury, the financial planet for you, it rules your 2nd house, 5th house also, which is your children. So it covers a few different areas, goes into its retrograde motion on the 26th, I believe. Yep, I'm checking my notes here. So because of that, we see that is also highlighted, spotlighted at the end of the month. It was mentioned to you earlier because it has been transiting this area for most of the month. There it goes into its stationary motion on the 26th, then retrograde. So some sort of review has to take place because it simultaneously rules this finance and area of children or love affairs, because it is the fifth house of love affairs, then money and affairs of the heart can be tied in. Money, children, money and speculation, all of these areas are ruled by this fifth house of the zodiac. So an important tie in there. And one, don't forget, which when the planet ruling these areas is retrograde, must be approached with some caution. The review shows it that you haven't yet got all the information. If you're thinking of speculating, if you're thinking of buying something, if you're thinking of getting some sort of bank loan, changing your retirement fund, all of those sorts of things are tied in with this eighth house. So the retrogression simply shows that you need to spend a little bit more time, a little more due diligence, getting the information informed and then capable of making a decision. Follow the links, please, but only after you subscribe. We need your subscription. A lot of you are viewing the material that we have here. It'd be nice of you just to reciprocate and give us your subscription and a like just to help the channel along. Follow those links to the additional information I've got there for you this month, astrology.com.au. Loads and loads there. It's all free. You can even drop me a note if you want. That's free. And I'll be here next month. Looking forward to your company again. Take care. Bye-bye.